Let's talk about this comment right here. Beck Morrell says, cheaper to just take care of your original teeth. She is responding to a post that I made about dentures. I am a denturist. I make dentures. This is a very ableist comment. Ableism is, when you don't have any disabilities, you have never experienced that, so you can't try to put yourself in somebody else's position. So you just don't have any kind of empathy whatsoever. You just can't understand why somebody else would have an issue because your mind doesn't have the capacity to wrap around that. But let me just say that even though I am a denturist, I have all kinds of dental problems. I have fought dental problems for my entire life. A lot of them way outside of my control. My mother, my biological mother, was a drug addict, and her nutrition was not there when she was pregnant with me. I was born addicted. I was born going through drug withdrawals. She took a lot of stuff when she was pregnant with me, and your teeth are developing when you are developing, when you are growing. Those teeth are in your gums, those little seeds, when you're born. So a lot of this stuff is not in the control of the person that is, going to dentures. I have crowns, I have root canals, I have had crown lengthening procedures, I have had so many cavities, I have implants. I have taken pretty darn good care of my teeth as an adult, but children often don't want to brush their teeth. I know I didn't want to, even though my parents were in the dental field, even though they talked to me about it. Before they went into the dental field, when I was probably like 6 years old, they were, paycheck to paycheck, barely, with 4 children, working in a mill. And, that was not their priority, making sure that we brushed our teeth. Their priority was feeding us, housing us, clothing us. Those circumstances are outside of my control. The statement, cheaper to just take care of your original teeth. It's not that simple. It's not that simple. Let's just list off some things that cause tooth loss. Let's say you were born with a genetic condition that affected the development of your teeth. There's one. Let's say that you were born with a genetic condition like asthma, and you have to take asthma medications, inhalers and steroids and those types of things. Well, a lot of those things cause dry mouth. Dry mouth is a leading cause of dental, caries, cavities. It creates a favorable environment for the bacteria that cause cavities to overgrow. Cancer, pregnancy takes a toll on the body, and that's a thing. I would say that my biggest challenge as an adult was that I was really busy trying to provide my children with dental care, health care, food, lunches, babysitting, all of that. And after I paid for all of that, I didn't always have money to take care of myself. So, a lot of people will say, pregnancy, that was so hard on my teeth. Not only that, but child rearing, that's hard on everything for a parent. We can't always afford to take care of ourselves and our children. And, the good parents, we're going to put our kids first. Accidents, domestic violence. There's so many things. And, somebody making a statement like this, I'm sure you're probably thinking like drug use. Yeah, drug use too. But a lot of the people that you're seeing, especially, on this platform where I'm assuming that you're seeing all this content, is people who are getting dentures after they have gone into recovery from drug addiction. And I don't know about you, but I think that that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. When somebody is in the recovery process and they are trying to heal their body, their mind, their soul, and doing all of these things to recover and start anew, that's a beautiful thing. I would never judge somebody getting dentures because they have gone through an addiction and then recovery and then gotten their teeth extracted and gotten dentures. I really can't think of a lot of things that are harder than that. So I applaud a patient with dentures because they recovered from drug addiction. I just think that you really should do some self-reflection about making statements like this, because not everybody has maybe the privilege that you do to access that kind of care, that they can just take care of, whatever problems might crop up in their mouth. I know that I couldn't. When I was 19, I had a baby and I went to nursing school and I was on welfare, and I credit that with why I still have my teeth today. And I am the oldest living person in my family that still has all their teeth. My mom had dentures when she was 18. I'm 54 and I still have all of my teeth. I got a couple implants, but I still, have all my teeth. Because when I was on welfare at age 20, I had the ability to go to an amazing dentist who went through and got rid of all of my cavities and gave me fillings and put wonderful crowns in my mouth. Some of them I still have today at 54 years old. So not everybody has those types of breaks in their life. So you really shouldn't make statements like this because it's very hurtful to a lot of people. To the denture wearers out there, don't let judgmental statements like this get to you, because there are so many things that go into losing your teeth, so many things that go into getting dentures, and I'm proud of you for taking the step necessary to preserve your health, to give you self-esteem. That you can't put a price on that. And Beck Morrell, I don't know if you've ever looked at the price of dental care. It's very expensive. One implant right here, $10,000. One implant. That's it. One implant with a crown, a zirconia implant and a crown, because I'm allergic to titanium, $10,000. So cheaper to just take care of your original teeth. Well, I charge $1,900 for this set of dentures. I paid $10,000 for one implant with a crown on it. So your math is not mathing, and your judgment just not right. Okay, have the day you deserve, Beck Morrell. Bye-bye.